What if the sun just disappeared? Not exploded, not burned out, just gone. The weirdest part is, nothing would happen immediately. The sun is about 93 million miles away. Even though light moves at 186,000 miles per second, it still takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth.
So if the sun vanished right now, you'd still see it shining in the sky. Birds would keep flying, cars would keep driving, people would keep walking to work. For 8 minutes and 20 seconds, we would literally be orbiting a ghost star. Earth would have absolutely no idea anything had changed.
Then, all at once, the sun would blink out. The sky would instantly go dark. Not nighttime dark, space dark. The moon and the planets in our solar system would vanish from the sky too, since they only shine by reflecting the sun's light. But here's where things get even stranger. It wouldn't just be the sunlight that disappears. Albert Einstein proved that gravity travels at the speed of light too. That means for those same 8 minutes and 20 seconds, Earth would still orbit the sun exactly like normal. Then the sun's gravity would disappear. At that exact moment, Earth would stop orbiting completely. Instead of traveling in a comfortable circle, our planet would shoot off into the freezing void of deep space in a straight line at nearly 67,000 miles per hour. We wouldn't feel the turn, but we'd never come back. At first, you probably wouldn't even notice the temperature changing. Earth's thick atmosphere and molten core act like a giant thermos, holding on to heat. After one day, the average global temperature would still be around 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold, but survivable. After a week, the average temperature would fall to around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Without sunlight, photosynthesis would stop immediately. Plants would die. Every surface food chain on Earth would begin collapsing. After about a year, the average temperature would plummet to a lethal 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The oceans would freeze across the surface, but they wouldn't freeze solid. Water is amazing at storing heat. That massive layer of top ice, dozens or even hundreds of feet thick, would actually insulate the deep water below, preventing the oceans from freezing completely solid for hundreds of thousands of years. Ironically, the safest place on Earth might be beneath the ocean's ice, because geothermal heat from Earth's interior would still warm parts of the deep ocean. If humanity wanted to survive, we would have to migrate to the bottom of the sea. We would have to build massive, pressurized habitats clustered around hydrothermal vents, completely relying on the radioactive heat radiating from the Earth's core. Tiny organisms, deep-sea creatures, and maybe even humans living in these underground, geothermal-powered shelters could keep going. But eventually, oxygen slowly declines. Civilization as we know it collapses. We would become deep-sea dwellers, riding a rogue ball of ice drifting endlessly through interstellar space, hoping we don't accidentally crash into a black hole. So, would humanity survive if the sun disappeared? Maybe, for a little while. But the planet we call home would never see another sunrise again.